Right, is sound on? But to always check if the audio is working. It was a lovely morning here. Okay, let's hope we can avoid some traffic. It was me actually actively muting before I sneezed. There's a Tesla with a roof box. I'm wondering why a bus overtook Tesla. It's a Model 3. Let's see. Swedish registered Model 3 with a big box on the roof. Oh, is it? Okay, interesting. Seems to be a big instrument. Okay, we're back now. Are we muted? Okay. How about now? I have to mute and unmute. Alright, all good. car claims 10% of the arrival. Oh yeah, we have tailwind now. Nice calm Sunday. Let me see. So it's Easter is today and tomorrow, and then I think, right, I mean Monday is going to be massive traffic then, because people are going back to work on Tuesday, right? Yeah, every time there's an audio cut, it's just me. I'm either sneezing or clearing my throat, so I don't want to expose you guys for the loud noise. It's going to be something like achoo or you know. So unless you guys want to hear it, of course, then I can avoid cutting out or muting myself. Well, how about some music?
Clouds roll in and fade away, hiding from what you wanna say. All the games you play, I'm still waiting. Evening fades into the dawn. Lights go out, but you don't come home. I'm still alone.
Skies here. I need to B-roll. I haven't tested them, but they seem to be good. Well, I want to answer. The brakes are pretty okay. They are okay. There will be a video about this today, the braking test. Yeah, of course I can go around the moose or the bunny. That one, yeah. Supposedly Dacia Spring is available in Norway right now. But do you know that it got 0 stars in the Euro NCAP crash test? So, do I really want to drive around with that shit? And who wants to buy that anyway? I mean, why do you want to drive around with a car that has 0 stars in Euro NCAP? Or maybe was it 1 star or 0 stars? Should I be promoting a car that is that dangerous when it comes to crash? So there are plenty of other options you can go for, right? Let's say at least the Stellantis cars, or I don't know, maybe even a Leaf, a stripped down Leaf. 0 stars. Well, so what other cars are in the same price range as the Dacia? Why would you buy that one instead of something else? Maybe you can pay a little bit more, just a tiny little bit more. You just reduce your alcohol intake or smoking or something, so you can afford a little bit more expensive car. Just work a little bit harder maybe, and then you get better safety. And I also heard that it's quite weak motor. Would be interesting to do a 0 to 100 test on it. Better do it at night when there's no traffic. I don't want anyone to crash into me. "18 seconds, holy crap. That would be quite interesting. I mean, if I'm gonna do 0 to 100 kilometers per hour launches, I usually do 4 of those. It's gonna take freaking forever, man. Video will be way too long. 18 seconds. I wonder how bad the braking distance is. Yeah, you can even go for a second hand, right? It's a second hand Ioniq, classic Ioniq, or some yeah, maybe the Opel Astra. Wait, what was it again? No, wait, what was it? Opel. The Stellantis variant. Corsa. Opel Corsa E, for example, or something cheap. As long as you huh? What do you mean? Not sure what you're saying here. Are you saying that the Dacia Spring is safe? I mean, if you get 0 stars in Euro NCAP, then it's not safe, man. Well, I think what you meant is as long as you are enclosed. Wait. Motorcycle, huh? I'm not sure what people are saying. They're not being clear. They either have poor grammar or poor spelling, or a combination of both. But that doesn't change the fact that he got 1 star in the Euro NCAP. No, it's 0 stars, I mean. Well, I remember looking at the car on Finn, and the price wasn't revolutionary low. I wonder if even wait. I wonder if it was on par with the new E-Up and Skoda Citigo E and those cars. I mean, why would you buy Dacia if you can get the Citigo for the similar price? Right? I think Skoda Citigo E is the cheapest one, and then the E-Up is the most expensive, right? Oh, it's got 1 out of 8, 1 star, right? Okay, 1 star or 0 star. Does that make any difference? I guess so. Huh? Wait. English only in here, no Thai. Are you Thai, dude, or what the heck? Suddenly you're typing Thai in the chat here. Only English is allowed here. E-Up has this, yes, of course. Or the other ones, the Citigo E. I wonder if they even charge faster, or at least equally fast. Say the body is quite calm in the morning. Huh? How? What? Prachi Kale, are you Thai? Because I'm not sure why you typed in Thai previously. I7 would do it similar as the EQS. E-Up is over 30k. Well, that's kind of expensive. Well, I thought they were less than 200 or less than 20k. When they came out, they were selling for 180k NOK in Norway, and that was a while ago. Well, the Swedes do love to hammer it. Do you have an EV you are most excited about this year? Yeah, it's Ioniq 6 or Lucid Air. i5, okay. Well, to me, i5 is just another BMW. Yeah, just like the iX is just a small iX3, I guess. I mean, iX1 versus iX3. Polestar 3. Yeah, okay. But Lucid is just a completely new company, and they only have one car for now. And also Ioniq 6 is completely different than previous Ioniqs. Well, I mean, well, maybe not completely different. We'll find out, I guess. But it's quite hyped up. So I can't wait to see how good it is. But Teslas are also really safe. Like Tesla makes the safest cars out there, period. Even safer than Germans. German cars have been quite safe in the past, but they have to be beaten by Tesla for now. iX is overdrive. Oh, well, okay, that's good, I guess. iX1, I mean, because iX3 is not, and there was never an overdrive version for iX3. It's a bummer. So maybe the iX1 would be more popular among Norwegians, because Tesla, they slashed the price on Model Y a little while ago, but Norwegians, they still went for mostly long range of performance, and not that many people bought the rear-wheel drive. So it seems like Norwegians, they just like to have all-wheel drive for the few days they need it. Can you sell 6? The heck is it? Huh? What? Huh? Are you listening? Do you understand what I'm saying? Prachi Kale, are you? No, you don't have a Thai name. You're not Thai. When I asked you a while ago if you're Thai because you typed some Thai, but then you never answered. And now you're just speaking other gibberish, like you don't communicate, whatever. Just ignore him until he responds. I don't know yet. I guess poorly formed sentences will get poor answers from me. That's just how it goes. How's it going now? 11% at arrival, okay. So far so good. What is that, a bird? Yeah, that's a bird. It was a seagull that had been hit. what am I doing here? I'm supposed to B-roll in the left lane. Okay, let me... Well, I'm just gonna ask you one more time, Prachi Kale. Are you Thai? Why did you type Thai earlier? That'll be my last question. If you don't answer that one, then I'll just ignore your comments for now. But you normal people can't ignore other people, right? I mean, I can just ban people, then they are gone. But you guys, if you have someone in the chat who is annoying, then you can't do anything about it, right? Or unless there is some client side. Nah, I don't think so. I think you just have to listen to those guys. Oh, you can block them. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Oh, but okay. So I guess then they will just, whatever they say, you will not see them again. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that YouTube has some kind of mechanics for filtering out junk. Yeah. Oh, they show for everyone else. Okay. Alia donated $5. Oh, thank you very much. Wait, there was another donation there I didn't see earlier. Neonas donated $5. Hi, yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I need to B-roll a little bit. Well, maybe wait until I'm in the sun. Yeah, man, it's spring. Well, it's spring soon. Easter, and I feel like we haven't traveled much. Last year we didn't travel that much because wifey just had a baby. She was very pregnant. So, and also this year, so we've only been in Thailand. So, wife is hungry for some traveling soon. Okay, let me see. I need to B-roll a little bit. Get over here. Okay, this is nice. Okay, see some morning sun. What's up? Well, okay. Let me just ask one more time. A question to Prachi Kale. Are you Thai or not? Yes or no? That was my only question for the last 20 minutes. That's gonna be my final answer, final question to you. But even if I could read or not read it, then it's irrelevant because we set the rules in here that we only allow English. Music, please? Nah, I don't feel like music right now. I just want to have a little chat. I listened to music earlier. Also, I listened to music, I guess, when you are not here, so... I drove directly to Varberg. Well, I can go back to this lane now. Oh, I see there is the castle over there near the supercharger. Yeah, I remember that one. At Kongar, there's a castle there. 2% tire. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why people still pull off that stuff. You know, it would be like if I would say, "Nå skal det bli godt med litt svele, ja. Ja, jeg er litt småtrøtt, men får holde ut et par timer til." You know, do you guys understand what I said? No. Is it? What was my point of speaking? What was my point to speak Norwegian to you guys in the first place, right? Because you guys wouldn't understand that, except for maybe a few people, a few Norwegians and Swedes. But what is the point? Why should we? Maybe we should use a language that most of us understand, like English, at least. Three. It's funny. Protect against Danes and Norwegians, but Norwegians have been butt raped by Danes and Swedes in the history. Like, let me see. How was it again? Norway. It was under Swedish colony, was it, or Danish colony? I don't remember. I should know the history better. Until Norway became independent. Okay, now we just hammer it straight to Strømstad. 136 kilometers to Strømstad. The car estimates 11% at Strømstad. Yeah, that's fine. I think we don't have to worry. Normally I will calculate watt-hour per kilometer or whatever, but if the car estimates for me, it seems to be fairly good at estimating, then no problem. I have 42% now. Okay, well, total consumption for the trip so far is 279. I think that's not too bad, is it? Okay, it's a little bit higher than Tesla, for example, or... Well, I haven't tried the EQS. Well, let me see, what other cars did I test recently? Well, the ET7, but that was quite winter-ish. Versus today, which is considered almost like a cold summer night, or... Wow, huh? Really? It's minus 1.5 degrees over here. Okay, but yeah. It's like a cold spring morning then, yeah. Or spring night. Minus 1 degree Celsius. It's cold. Yeah, this year has been exceptionally cold, and also because it's been cold and we had snow. But of course, okay, I mean, if it's going to fall some form of rain, then, and if it's cold, then it becomes snow instead. So yeah, you know, normally when I do those extreme cold runs to Folldal, I tend to do that in January, because in general it's coldest during January, but this year I could do it in March. So yeah. And then I heard people say that this summer is going to be quite dry and hot. So maybe this is the first sign of global warming or climate change. No, we have tailwind now, at least. But -1, wow, it must have been colder here last night then. Because, well actually, yeah, it was clear sky, then normally it's the coldest right before sunrise. About 4 to 6 in the morning, then that's the coldest time. Well, I guess we avoided most of the traffic for now until we hit Norway. But I don't know how hot it will be in Norway right now, but I suspect around 10 degrees. Let me see, we are now at what's the time now? 7 hours and 25 minutes soon. We've done 756 kilometers. We're still okay. It's going to be fast in 10 hours. Hopefully, we have. Well, 1 degree Celsius now, but I think in the daytime it will be as high as 10 degrees nowadays. And then tomorrow and Monday, I mean tomorrow is Monday, and then Monday, Tuesday, or tomorrow and the day after tomorrow we're supposed to have rain again. Well, at least the rain will wash away the snow quite fast. Is this a Norwegian? Yeah, this is a Norwegian registered car. But yeah, you know, in the past, if you guys have followed my videos for the past decade, you'll see that every Easter I always go somewhere, right? At least most Easter. I went to North Cape with Melinda Falcon. I went to yeah, maybe Amsterdam, Paris, or somewhere in the south. Yeah, so I would go to the south every Easter. Except for the few last years now, because of COVID, and then because of pregnancy, and then birth. So, am I going to test it? Yes. The question is when. It was first time I tested the MG. Well, I was about to test the MG4, then they had to cancel it because of car of the year or some shit. I was like, huh? Okay, and then I got the ZS at least. And then the last time now I was supposed to get it, that was a while ago, several weeks ago. Almost a month ago, wasn't it? And then suddenly they said, oh, the press car is damaged, so yeah. But you see, also that was the case for ET7. I was supposed to get ET7 earlier, but then the car was damaged, but then they scheduled another car, the same car, the new car, they rescheduled it for me. But when it comes to MG, I haven't heard jack shit from them yet. So I'm like, whatever. Whenever that MG4 comes, I guess I've tested it in Thailand at least, so I'm happy. But I guess some people just need to see me test that same car, or almost the same car in Norway. Like, okay. Good morning, yeah. Does the range feel better than iX50? Yeah, of course. Because it's more efficient, and even though it has slightly smaller battery, but it's more efficient. So, well, but feel better. Well, it depends. You should watch yesterday's video, the range test. You can see consumption and range numbers there. So we don't need to assume anything. We can just look at the facts. My actual test, because I don't remember the numbers, but if you look in the range test and in the result table, you can see the numbers. And the iX50 was also tested during winter-ish, similar low temperatures, so they are somewhat comparable. It's going to be very good, not a single deduction. Well, yeah, but okay. Next stop, Strømstad. We just passed by Spekkerud right now, and we have 37%. Yeah, you see. So if we charge to around 30%, we could go on to Spekkerud, and then we charge to 30 something ish, 35 maybe, 30 something. We can go to Strømstad. But yeah, then we will have to add some detour time plus handshake. Well, my only problem with the MG4 is the software. It was a little bit buggy, a little bit hard to understand, not so intuitive, and annoying auto steer or assist systems in general, and some bing bongs. But actually, no, not that bad. But that goes for other Chinese cars also. Some annoying bing bong, some buggy software, some messy software, and annoying assist systems. Yeah. That's probably the reason why I would not buy Chinese cars in Norway. But I might consider it in Thailand, because they are so much cheap over there. But if I need a cheap car in Norway, I would buy a second-hand Ioniq, a classic Ioniq, or maybe just a second-hand Model 3. But it has to be the one with heat pump. While the i40, what is it, i40? Do you have a Hyundai i40? Well, Tesla is not for everyone, especially if you're used to traditional way of driving. But once I gotten used to Tesla Model 3, Model Y, it's brilliant. Oh, you're i4, okay. Well, but if you're an i4 guy, then yeah, you will not like. I realize now that there are people who like those traditional semi-cramped interior and button overload, and then you have the people who like Tesla. And for the typical BMW guy or Mercedes, Audi guy, they will never like Tesla. Just like, you know, I don't like iPhone because the way it works and the limitation it has, or Apple in general. But I know that a bunch of people use Apple around the world and they just adore it, but it's not for me. it's okay when you turn off lane departure warning. Well, nah. Even if you disable some of that stuff, it's still annoying. The MG4. It tries to kill you. It pulls over to the right lane. I don't remember when you have U-turn or something. I don't know, but stuff like that annoys me. With the i4, no, with the MG4. Yeah, it's going great. I'm not too tired yet, so that's good. Well, that windsock is quite damaged. I wonder if going to fix it. So, seems like windsock, they have a lifetime, apparently. Just like the windsock at Minnesund. This one seems to be intact. Okay, yeah, we just passed the... Well, about the service mode, so, you know, in the early days, I heard maybe it was possible to just enter the with a static code. Or how was it really? Are you back now? Yeah, I want to ask you guys, the service mode in Tesla, you just enter a static code, right? Geofence even. Oh, okay. But I heard that it was way harder to enter service mode before. That you had to enter a code that was constantly changing or something. And maybe it was geofence also. But somehow Tesla changed it now. Not sure why. I mean, they wouldn't just do that on accident. They actually did it on purpose. And they would know that people would start entering service mode. And if they didn't want people to enter, they would probably just push out an update to fix it. But, you know, they're not that clumsy, so they would know that they would push out something like that. Just hold on model name in software and tap and type service. Okay. Well, I haven't tested it yet. And how does that battery degradation test work? I guess there must be tons of videos on the interwebs about this now. You know, does it actually discharge the battery and then charge it up again and stuff like that? That's how it should do it, right? Well, actually, you could just run the HVAC and burn some juice and then charge it up and then measure it that way. I guess you kind of need to know what you're doing in there, right? Or did they make it foolproof? Because I have this Model 3 Performance from Marcus Bil now, and it has over 60k on the odometer, which means that it's probably over 1 year old. Maybe I should test it. Just take a drive. I can do the traditional drive with scan my Tesla, of course. Double check everything, cross check the results. Well, yeah, I gotta say it's quite comfortable to charge and then drive around roughly 2 hours before I stop. I think I prefer roughly two to 3 hours. Stopping every hour is a little bit too often. So actually, once again, Varberg, Helsingborg, that one is only 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is a little bit too fast. But this one is perfect. So once I'm at Strömstad, then I feel like taking another break, stretch my legs a bit. Oh, 6 kilowatt minimum. Oh. Wait, wasn't it on Monday that they were going to clean? Let me check here. No, it's Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. Monday is still public holiday, so yeah, they're going to clean the streets around my home on Tuesday, which means that I need to move some cars. And nowadays I have 3 cars I borrow, which is the i7, the Plaid, and the Model 3. So I need to... Oh, and the freaking trailer. So to move the trailer... shit, man. What about the other cars? I need to put them somewhere for a whole day. If I could just move them to Alna Center, then nobody's gonna notice. Because there's free parking over there. I could even go to Biltema parking. Yeah, wait. maybe they count how long the cars are there. Not sure. This is why I need more space. So I can park my cars in front of my house in Jessheim. Huh? Armrest radiant heaters. What about them? Let me see. Did this one have it also? Let me check here. How do you turn them on? I'm not sure how to turn them on, if there's any. Well, does the i7 have a radiant heater just like iX? In armrest, but I want to know how to turn them on manually. Well, they put up the walls, but they haven't put up the outer walls yet. It's just like the wall frame, and they started building a little bit on the floor, on the second floor, yeah, but just barely. And now we have vacation, and you see, and then they're gonna work a little bit, and then suddenly they have summer vacation. So, I guess if they would work during vacation time, we will be finished already by July. But instead, it will be October. Right, well, he's waiting for parts. It's been a while now, so I guess I need to bug him. And it's Easter and everything, so I guess, yeah, after Easter maybe I should bug him about this. But I'm kind of busy with other stuff anyway, so just don't need to bug him about the parts. But eventually, yeah. But then eventually, if I get Millennium Falcon back and if I buy that Leaf, then suddenly I have 5 cars I had to deal with. I don't know where the heck to park them. Okay, there's a little slow down here. Zoop, let me slow down, okay. Just regen, I guess. This one actually says maximum 50 kilometers per hour. But you know, in Denmark, they have big typos all over Denmark. Which is that every speed limit sign in Denmark says a number and then kilometer beneath it. So let's say 130 and then kilometers. So I guess if you would argue with them, you could just hammer it right at 200 kilometers per hour, and then if the police catches you, you say that, well, but that was not a speed limit sign. That was a distance sign. It says 130 kilometers, not 130 kilometers per hour. Maybe you can get away with that. And then they had to change every speed limit sign in the whole country. Either they remove the unit altogether, like most other countries, or they have to change it to kilometers per hour. technically, if the sign says 130 kilometer, it means that it's illegal to drive more than 130 kilometer on that stretch, right? Wait, I need to be on this lane. So as long as you can just hammer at 200 kilometers per hour, and then you drive less than 130 kilometers, then you exit and then you enter again, and then you can just hammer it another 129 kilometers. No, they are not that loud, but yeah, it's what was it again? Pirelli P0 Winter. Have that banana. It was a tiny banana they had that it's okay. What? Hogstorp. This is Central European winter tires. BMW prefers using them because actually, if you use soft tires like Nokian R5, the whole car will feel slightly more wobbly just because of tires. My vehicle setting climate. Huh? What? Dude, let me see. Huh? Where is it? Vehicle. I don't find my vehicle. Climate settings. Huh? There's no climate. What? Climate control maybe? Settings there maybe? Driver, seat heat distribution, let's see, seat cooling, heat surfaces and seat, it's on. But how do you control it? I don't know, man. They didn't want to make it easy. What is that, a bird? A cat? Oh shit, it was a pussycat. Okay, let me see if I can just go home. Well, I had to walk dolly a bit and then try to get some naps. Then what? Yeah, nice and centered, as you can see on the live stream also. Right, 61 kilometers to go, 83 kilometers of range. Oh, this is gonna be close. Now it says 6% at arrival. Well, more or less Raven performance. Well, I guess so. I mean, it's just, I mean, it has a round steering wheel and stalks, so that's definitely worth it. And it's still fast, good range and all that. It just had slightly outdated interior. Like no door pockets. But even that one is neck snapping fast. Yeah, I mean, you could probably get the all Model S Raven Performance for half the price of a Plaid, right? And space-wise, it's still pretty much the same. Actually, yeah, almost no difference there. But okay, you don't have heat pumps. That's a small minus. An octo valve. But still a damn good car. Yeah. Now I start feeling the fatigue. Almost 8 in the morning, so we just have to endure 2 more hours. Okay, 17% left. Oh. Okay, I hope we have enough juice. Now it says 5% at arrival. There's a slight tailwind. Wait, we're about to hit the 8-hour mark now. Okay, almost there. Okay, there. 8-hour mark. Consumption 279. Distance 836. And we are 46 kilometers away from Strömstad. Oh. Good morning. Wow, I'm surprised it's still minus 2 degrees Celsius over here. I guess we're on the highlands, is it? What is current elevation?
Could you try once again?
What is current elevation?
At the moment, we are driving at an altitude of 81 meters.
Really? 81 only? Low battery now, 12%. %. Earlier the car estimated I would arrive with 15 or 16%. Now it says 4%. Yeah. And I went for 65%. I guess that was a good call. 65%. Anything lower than that. If I listened to the car and left earlier, I would have not had enough juice and I would have to drive dog slow, which doesn't make any sense for this car which charges so nice and flat. Well, it started feeling a bit sleepy now. This is even after the nice naps I had afternoon, actually yesterday afternoon. Just wonder how many hours I'm supposed to sleep before I can go on a full night run. Yesterday's video, the price was in the thumbnail. And actually, when I said 1.9 million NOK, because that's what BMW told me, but then when I look at the document, it's, well, I mean, the technique is 1.99, but charging limit after, well, we'll see now. Let me see. Technically we had one charging stop at a DC fast charging stop at the first one at Pawel, you know. And then we had Varberg, Helsingborg, Varberg. So you can say that the Varberg session was already the 4th session. And then this one here is going to be the 5th or the 4th, depending on how they count it. But no, from what I heard, I also asked BMW specifically about this, and they said that no, there's no throttling here. No, 40% left. 40 kilometers left. 25 kilometers to go. No, Trondheim Center seems quite dead. No, maybe it's even close today. Right, 24 kilometers to go. Ugh. So yeah, this stop should be, I'm not sure, 10 minutes maybe. Need to calculate. We have to drive around 135 kilometers. So it's 140. Figure out how much I need here. So I need around 40%. Maybe even 45 would be safe, but yeah. Well, how does the car scanner show it? And what profile do you use for car scanner? I tried the iX3 for profile. It showed me almost no useful variables. We don't need to check in car scanner. We can just check here. Yeah, the car doesn't say that it preheats, so then there's no preheating going on. Traffic is picking up now. Traffic is picking up now. Wonder if Strømstad will be busy. What, 8 kilometers left. Okay, we are down to 4%. We're almost there. Yeah, we're going deep, proper deep this time. We arrive at 2%. Yeah, 7 sessions. Oh, 3% battery left. We still have 4.7 kilometers to go. Oh, we're going proper deep this time. Let's hope that we don't Colgate on the last session here. Right, 3% left. We are now downhill. Speed we get with 3% or 2%. Right, status 882 kilometers, consumption 279. Oh, it's kind of busy at Ionti in the morning. Just find a stall I can use, I guess.
Your remaining range is very low. Should I search for a charging station nearby?
9? We're
Okay,
just...
let me know at any time if you would like to
Anytime.
visit a charging station.
Okay, let me see. I guess I just have to squeeze it in here, right? Yeah, this one hopefully works. Or that one. There, let's use this one. I kind of need to squeeze in like this. Okay. Yeah, it's busy here in the morning. Maybe I should be more on that side. Let's move a little bit. Okay. Try to go straight up, and then I straighten up, and then hopefully this will work. Zook. Okay, last stats. Last charging stop. Strömstad. The temperature over here, 0 degrees. Okay. I feel like suddenly I need to go to the restroom, you know, type 2 maybe? I have a little bit of time, 10, 15 minutes here. You shoot the video first, like we are going there, and then search, wait, previous. Right, this is the last charging session. We're getting 100, yeah, oh yes, we're not Colgating. Maximum speed. Oh yeah, I arrived with 3%. So the last stop, well actually there's no, now we go for 1000 kilometers. We have this one, okay, I measured actually, we have no measurement error here. So this is spot on. This is German precision. So that means we have to drive another 118 kilometers. All right. Oh man, it's a bit busy over here. We have cars charging on that side. We have car charging on this side. Oh, let me go to Circle K then. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we're gonna leave soon. I'm just preparing. Just shoot outside and then we are good. Okay. Let me see. Okay, we are off. That was 15-minute charging stop. Well, 16 or something. We had quite quick charging stops throughout the day. So I calculated we have enough. Probably more than enough. Let me check here. Well, why doesn't it say resume? Yeah, go. Yeah, we were supposed to arrive with 13%. I would say maybe 5%, 5 to 8%. Maybe I charge 1-2 extra minutes, but no big deal. When it comes to convenient charge, I'm not sure how much I can deduct here, since this car charges so fast. Yeah, so I charge with 46%, and I calculated that I could even go 40%, but that's cutting it maybe a little bit close. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. So now we just head back to Oslo, right? And that was a very much needed toilet break I had to take. So let's see. Yeah, whoa, we are already at 10 hours and 10:45. No, 10, 9:40. Wait, what is this? No, it's 8:45. Yeah, 8:45. Let me do this one. Uh-oh. You see the clock now, 8:29. We have no deductions today. So it means that we are now at the 8 hours and 45 minute mark in 1 minute. And we have done 886 kilometers. Oh shit, we need to do another 114 kilometers. Fortunately, it's quite clear over here, but hopefully it's also clear all the way to Oslo. So we'll see. Yes, just hunker down and hammer it. Yeah, that's it. 8:45 so far. See how this goes then. Yeah, it could possibly be 9:45, right? There. Or maybe even faster. Well, I'm not sure how fast we can drive here, because we have to drive another 112 kilometers. I'm not sure what kind of average speed we can get on this stretch. So, okay, all good. Yeah. Consumption 280. That's not too bad, is it? 280 watt-hour per kilometer. How was the consumption with the ET7? Got to check. .273 on the ET7. Wow, that is actually quite good. Huh. This one is 280. And also it was worse weather on the ET7. Yeah, but also the range test shows that ET7 should actually be more efficient than EQS and yeah, the BMW. Like directly. Oh, you know what? Tesla didn't need 20 plus minutes to charge. Tesla needed around 15 minutes most places. Maybe even 12 some places, I don't remember. And then Tesla also went straight from Varberg to Håkstorp and then back home. Yeah. How did the Tesla become so significantly faster? We still had 4 charging stops, right? Varberg, Helsingborg, Varberg, Håkstorp. Yeah. Same amount of charging stops. So then each charging stop needed to be at least 5 minutes faster, maybe more on average. Let's say 7 minutes faster, that's half an hour. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I7 is heavy. Oh, I see a deer on the other side of the fence there. Well, so wifey said she wanted to go to Sweden one day. Would be nice to take the I-7 to Sweden. Could even make a little video about it, maybe. But yeah, for some shopping, she wanted to get some pork, and I guess we can buy a little bit of soda, but I don't want to overdo the soda. Yeah, a little bit of Thai cube maybe, some ham and cheese. I'm not sure about baby stuff over there. We can buy some stuff. Yeah, maybe I don't want to overbuy stuff. I guess we can check out what stores they have there. We might do that after Easter, which means that it will be after the I-7. Yeah, maybe IX1. I can take the I can take the IX1 to Nordby, Schweinsund. Well, on a good day, you can drive from Oslo to Svinesund in a little bit over an hour. In the daytime, maybe 1 hour and 5 minutes, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Welcome back to Norway. Yo, I think we're back now, but just the border switching is not that big of a deal. We are out for just 5 minutes. There's not much going on the border switching anyway. But yeah, we hit the 9-hour mark now, guys, and we have 917 kilometers done. Oh, damn! Oh. So you have to do another 83 kilometers. How fast can we do that? Ooh, we will see, I guess. But it could seem like it might be a 9:45, right? Seems to be not too much traffic today. because it's still a public holiday, and I guess people are more in the mountains than around here. I guess the big concentration is around Hafjell, Kvitfjell, for past Trysil, and I guess Geilo, and that area. What was it called again? Man, how can I forget it? Geilo and Gol and Hemsedal, yeah, that area. Because there are massive queues going up the north route, and I guess also via Hønefoss. But I just saw the big queues. Actually, we got stuck in some of it last Saturday, actually. You see, that was my mistake. Last Saturday, I went with wifey to Jessheim to chill there and whatever. And then when I came back, it was 6 in the evening, I think. That's why I was dead tired. And I'm still a little bit tired now, but I can survive the last hour now before we're back home. Hallingdal, yeah, I guess also that one. Yeah, let's not forget Fagernes. Yeah, Fagernes, that valley also. So the mountains, you know, Golsfjellet also. All the places where they have cabins, and the Norwegians, they want to just go skiing. I think we will try to brainwash Isabel. Well, okay, I mean, it's up to her, of course, but we try to encourage her to go other places. So maybe once Isabel is big enough to start school, we might want to go somewhere else. Maybe we'll go. We take a Europe trip. How about that? Europe road trip. We could even take the ferry if we want to sleep during the travel. Maybe take the ferry and then end up in Kiel, and then we could just go somewhere. I don't know. I guess Isabel also needs to explore Europe, Switzerland, France, Germany also, and oh yeah, Slovenia. Wow, I love Slovenia. Bled, yeah. Actually, the other day we had some Napoleonskake, and I gotta say the Napoleonskake doesn't taste that great compared to a bled cake. Napoleonskake was just too fatty and creamy. Okay, but we are past the 9-hour mark. So now we just hammer the last bit now. We should 999 on the same spot that we tend to do. Let's see, there's a little bit of traffic now, okay. In Norway there is this cake called Napoleonskake, which is similar to bled cake, and then some Norwegian nisse be like, oh, but that's Napoleonskake, Bjørn. No, it's not. It's not the same. It might be similar, but no, it's not the same. the sun is out, but see, it's still not green. Because we've been punished with cold weather and snow a lot. Oh, look at the litter by the road. Shit, man. Humans are such pigs when it comes to littering. Like, don't they think that the garbage there will not rot and disappear naturally? Like plastic and shit. We don't deserve to live on this planet, some of us. Yeah, the guys who litter, they don't deserve this planet. And it's been proven many, many times that plastic, especially in the ocean, but I guess also other places, will hurt wild animals if they get stuck in them. Could even die from it. Or glass even, yeah. Man, or other chemicals. If you like Slovenia, well, Croatia. Yeah, I should also go to Croatia. DB Autos, well, but that's in Germany, right? But driving from Oslo down to Germany usually takes over 10 hours. Well, actually, I can hammer it in 10 hours. But I'm not sure if the kids will be keen on that one, right? And the wife. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind the ride. Just hammer it. And then actually, by the time Isabel is big enough to travel, I mean, for school and stuff, then the submerged tunnel between Rødby and Rødby and Puttgarden will be up and running. So then that route will be faster. Just hammer down to Copenhagen and then take the bridge, and you end up in actually Lübeck, or near Lübeck. Well, the problem is getting the plastic out of the ocean. And who knows how many turtles and fish we have hurt with all the plastic. Goes from Hamburg, okay. But I'm not keen on that one. Once we are in Germany, then no problem, really. As long as we can get over to what is it again? Oslo to Kiel. Yeah, Kiel. That's a good starting position. But again, I don't mind hammering down the Swedish route also. To me, the travel is also part of the vacation, you know. But we just need a fast traveling car. It should be a Tesla in the future. Maybe not Roadster, it's not family friendly, but it could likely be a Model S. Hopefully, if they get the stocks back and and the round steering wheel. Well, you can get round steering wheel at least, but at least stocks would be great. Yeah. Well, consumption has dropped now. Status update: 279 consumption, distance 938. we should be good. Now the car estimates 10% at arrival. Yeah, it will possibly be lower, but that's fine. Guess I need to slow charge the car up, but I have a couple of more days with the car. I'm not sure if I've bothered doing an interior review since I've done. Oh, no, we're gonna, okay, we're just gonna milk the cow, yeah. But kind of need to do it today because tomorrow and the day after tomorrow it will rain. So then, what am I supposed to do then? I guess I can chill with the car. I can go to Schweinsund on a rainy day. That also works. Since we don't have to go outside, we can just park in the garage at Schweinsund. Or Nordby, I mean, yeah. 9:45, yeah, we started at 11:45 last night and we have no deductions. So we crossed the 10-hour and 9-hour mark. It's 9 hours and 11 minutes so far. And we are at 941 kilometers. So now it just boils down to how fast we can hammer the last stretch now. We have plenty of juice. This car has been charging consistently fast every time. I pointed out in the video. There was no Colgate at all. And it was just consistently fast. No weird dip or anything like that. No, yeah. Even the EQS Colgated slightly at the end, at the very end for some reason. And then the EQS also Colgated initially. Instead of getting over 200 kilowatt, I only got around 120 kilowatt at Becker. Yeah, that was a fat EQS, yeah. But nowadays, you know, if I want to go somewhere, let's say, yeah, Volkswagen, they want me to visit the factory in Würzburg. Okay, I can do that, probably in May. And then also BMW wanted to meet me. I think they hang out in München, right? Yeah, okay. They wanted to make a video about the throttling and maybe some other stuff. So okay, I can do that. But then which car do I use? Marcus will most likely not allow me to drive the Plaid. That would be a too long trip. And Ioniq 6 might be a bit too small, and I don't think I can borrow Ioniq. There's just too many people who want to borrow Ioniq 6. So I'm actually not sure which car. I guess I have to look on what kind of view counts I'm getting, but maybe just a regular EQS, well, that would be heaven, but I also have to consider view count. Or maybe a Volkswagen, since they invited me over there. Or a BMW. Huh? Yeah, but Mike was talking about that. Yeah, I could test Plaid. Maybe go with the ferries to minimize the distance travel. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's a good plan. I mean, we could even travel there with a Model 3 when I think about it. Well, actually, I'm not sure how much space we need. But that would be interesting because wifey nowadays, she sits on the back. She sits in the back. Yeah, or we could we could request borrowing an ID bus. Huh? Is that a good plan? Drive bus across Europe. It has plenty of space at least. Yeah. Also wondering how thirsty it will be on the Autobahn. But we're not going to hammer that hard. Maybe I'll cruise 150 maximum. I think a bus might be thirsty on the Autobahn. But that ID bus will have plenty of space at least. We tend to bring a lot of shit. Baby stuff and stroller and yeah, who knows what else we need to bring. Yeah, I guess we just have to ask Volkswagen. Yeah, okay, you guys invite us to Wolfsburg. Yeah, well, guess what? You don't have to pay a plane ticket for us, but we just need to borrow an ID bus for about a month. Yeah. Oh, Uwe Hopner donated $50. Oh, danke schön. Was that via... oh, okay, I didn't see the thing. Dear Björn, my wife and I wish you a family happy Easter and nice Sunday. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, have a nice Easter. How is the weather in Deutschland now? I guess it's a lot warmer than here. Here is 5 degrees Celsius. And it's not even green yet here. I remember when I went to Berlin. Oh, that was so refreshing. It was a lot warmer there and a lot greener there. Oh, we've been getting the shitty winters here. The extended winter in Norway. You see, it would be great to just take a quick trip, like a weekend trip even, with wifey and Isabel. But it's just not that easy nowadays when Isabel is so small. We need to bring baby stuff and yeah, lots of stuff. So it becomes quite cumbersome. But at least it's less cumbersome if you just load it in the car rather than having to pack everything and then ship it with an airplane. Yeah. Fat e-tron. Well, I would say that we get winter at the coast. Maybe not the same winter you get in the inland, but still snow and shit. The snow has been ongoing for a long time now in Norway, for most of Norway this year. It's crazy, man. Well, it gets slightly better now because now wifey doesn't have to bring the breast pump, and yeah, slightly less stuff, but still a lot of baby stuff we need to bring. Okay, we're about to hit the 9 hour and 20 minute mark. 955 kilometers now. Oh, really? 5 degrees also in Hanover. Huh. I have to say the traffic has gone exceptionally well on the Norway side so far. And I don't expect it to be crazy high because it's holiday. Yeah, it's even better than a regular Sunday since, yeah, it's in the middle of holiday. So, but I guess some people might travel back home today and then some people tomorrow, I guess. And then I guess Tuesday is the first day after Easter again. ease the fire. I don't think they burn too much over here. They just go skiing, I guess. But I heard that many, it's like a tradition for many Norwegians to go partying in Strömstad. So the Swedish police, they have to be active over there, and I think the Norwegians, they go wild and they get drunk and fight and everything. Yeah. Lucid Air 1,000 kilometers. Yes. What about it? You mean this one, is it? No, we are driving the BMW i7 right now. We're not driving Lucid Air right now. Okay, 962 kilometers. Well, you'll be surprised that Lucid is not going to be that neck-breaking fast. I mean, it will be faster, of course, but it will probably be the first car to break the 9-hour barrier. But that's it. It still has similar range as the other cars. Well, in winter it's going to struggle a little bit since it has only PTC heater. I'm not sure about any heat scavenging. And I might be running at night, so once I get my hands on the Lucid, I might run it at night when it's 10 degrees outside, which is not optimal. I think Lucid prefers around 25, 30 degrees. No, you know, okay, about the whole plan. Oh, are you gonna drive? Well, of course I'm gonna do 1,000 kilometers with Lucid. What, is that even a question? Well, you heard, yeah. That was the key word, is you heard, because the Lucid still has around a little bit over 100 kilowatt hour net capacity, just like other cars. And Lucid has similar efficiency as Tesla, so even Tesla doesn't go that far. You know, okay, it depends what you define as highway range. If it's 80 to 90 kilometers per hour highway range, then you can go pretty far. But I don't think it can even go 500. I have to test it, of course. But I'll be testing at 90 kilometers per hour, not any. I guess I should also do Sunday driving with it. But yeah, no, but I actually changed my mind. I'm not going to move to Germany because I think it's actually best for my work to stay in Norway. Also for tax reasons and incentives and everything, to stay in Norway. But I wouldn't mind going to Germany, let's say for 2-3 months even. But I feel like this year we are not ready yet, since we have the baby and everything and the house is building. But maybe next year or the year after we could consider maybe a trip. But even into this year we might take a trip, let's say 1 month in Frankfurt. But before I even consider that, I have to nail down some appointments. Yeah, what is important is I need to be able to borrow some cars I can do some interesting tests with. Because if I just stay there for a month and drive around with a Tesla or something, then people will get bored and they don't want to watch it. Oh yeah, that one. I think they drive at 70 kilometers per hour or something, right? Or how fast was it again? No, it's 70 miles per hour, which is actually over 100 kilometers per hour. Yeah, that is some impressive shit. But how hot was it and everything? I need to test it myself. Okay, 971 kilometer. Oh, but we're getting close to the 9.5 hour mark now. I think this went well. Sleeping wise, wifey asked me if yesterday, yeah, she asked me if we could go to where was it again? Manglerud Center somewhere. Yeah, some shopping mall. I said, sorry, I changed my policy. The day before I go 1,000 kilometer challenge, I will not do any long activities, especially no shopping malls, anything like that. So we can take a walk with Dolly and the baby. We already did that. And I can take a quick grocery shopping, yeah, but no shopping mall trip or anything like that. And also actually also no restaurant visit, because that tends to take a couple of hours. And it's those extra hours I need to sleep. iX1 is good. Yeah, I've seen those iX1s on the road. They look nice. And yeah, since it's all-wheel drive, then I think that could be a pretty good, very popular car in Norway at least. And Norway, I still get 15% of my views from Norway. And I think also my Norwegian viewers might be the reason why my CPM is so high, because cost of living is high, and that means probably also cost for advertisement is high. Charging speed is shit. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Wow, 10. Oh, more expensive Model Y also. Okay. That needs to be tested. Seems to be efficient. Okay. Can't wait to see how efficient it is, even for an all-wheel drive. Interesting. But well, seems like BMW, they managed to make efficient all-wheel drivetrain. The one that is in iX, for example. And even the i4 at some extent. But then somehow I managed to get better efficiency, even better efficiency with a rear-wheel drive i4. So, you know the current the EV license plate series, we are currently at EF right now. Europeiske fellesskap. No, but EF. I wonder if the next one will be EG. Because first it was EL, okay, that was kind of cool. EL lasted for many years. Many years. And then EK, elektrisk kjøretøy. And then EV, yeah. And then after EV it was, I don't remember. I wonder if it was ED. Wait, and then EE? Yeah, and then yeah. I think it was ED, and then EE went really fast, and then suddenly we are at EF. So I wonder if EG is going to be the next one. Now they just go alphabetically up. EF, EG, EH, yeah, EH, and then EI. And so on, until we hit some of the letters we already used, and we skipped out those ones. I forgot about EB, of course. But I have to say the EC also, yeah. EB, EC. But for some reason they don't have EA. I wonder if the EA combination is a special one that cannot be used. Do you guys know? But EB, EC, and ED went so fast. Maybe thanks to Tesla pumping out cars. EA, yeah, for the gamers, yeah. Yeah, if you get the EA license plate on an ID4, ID5 GTX. Yeah, from what I remember, EA stands for Electronic Arts, and it's a company that make games, quite big one. They even have like EA Sports, right? Well, damn, but I just noticed that the traffic here is really low. And normally, even on a normal Sunday, there will be more traffic than this. So this is uber low. ET would be ET, and then eventually EZ, right? Easy, yeah, EX, EZ, well, yeah. If those combinations are allowed. But I still wonder why EA was never used. What, 984 kilometers? Iron ore are not legal science. Huh? Oh, maybe I and O, they are too similar to 1 and 0. I think that makes sense. Okay, let me see. Beginning now at the 9. We have to add 45 minutes, right? Oh, this again. Wait, we just passed the 9-hour mark. Wait, 9.5-hour mark. My bad. 9.5. We are almost at 9:35 now. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be 9:45. Well, I guess my prediction was quite accurate then. It's so accurate that we can just stop doing 1,000 kilometer challenges. How about that? I just calculated based on the range test. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do when I get old anyway, when I retire. Because the range test doesn't take that long, and I can find out quite a lot. But of course there are certain things we don't find out, like rapid gate and yeah, Toyota throttling or something like that. EV6 GT, I requested it, they don't have any. Well, consumption is still 279. Distance 989. 11 more kilometers. Oh. I think the car is not too dirty. Yeah, I don't need to rinse it. Yeah, here's for Oslo registration. Okay. There, 990, 10 more kilometers. I think the problem with the I is that it could look like a lowercase L or a 1, I guess, and then the O could be interpreted as a 0. So they just want distinct letters. I guess eventually EZ, yeah. Okay, 992.5. How much juice do I have left? I'm still at 15%. Car claims I can drive another 61 kilometers. I think I overshot the juice a little bit. Because we will arrive with, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, now the car claims 8% at arrival. Oh, the consumption dropped to 278. Oh, those are the E license plate before the electric, before they were used for electric. Hey, what the heck? I just noticed that the i7 does not have adjustable seat belt. Is not height adjustable. What, really? Wait. Really? There's a bunch of other cars that has it. Where was it? Even Tesla has it. Huh. Okay. 996 kilometers. 4 more kilometers. There, we are at 925. Oh, wait, we're now at 9 hours and 40 minutes. Maybe we could just, we have like a minute or two of convenient charge we can deduct, right? So we can just make it 940. Well, actually, if we can finish with it, yeah, I think it's actually gonna be 940 now. Yeah, we'll finish in 3 kilometers. Yeah, it's gonna be 940. Like a boss. But I don't know, what, 2 minutes maybe? That's it. We have 14% now, that's plenty. I mean, 10% should be 10 kilowatt hour, and that will take, I don't know, almost 5 minutes to charge. Right, let's do the countdown. 991, 992, 993, 994, 995, 996, 997, 998, 999, 999. 1000 time 927. Wait, that means 9 hours and 40 minutes. Whoa! Wait. I have to check here. I have to recalculate because we now have 13%. I have to calculate how much convenient charge we have. Yeah, okay. Let's get back to Oslo first. With the consumption, by the way, 278. Ooh, okay, not too shabby. Slow clap. Okay, what? Let me calculate something here. So we can say that, yeah, we had 10% extra, right? 10 kilowatt hour. 10 kilowatt hour divided by, let's say, we actually have to look at the top end, like 160 kilowatt. That's 4 minutes of deduction if we care about it. So some people can say, oh, okay, but you can deduct 4 minutes, but it will still be 940. It would be 938, right? So, yeah. Two minutes? Well, I mean, I calculated 4 minutes. It takes 4 minutes to charge roughly 10% when we are at roughly 40%. Because we have to look at that one, not when you are deep, since you have to kind of count how much extra you have to charge to reach home. You know. Well, I mean, now we hit the campers, but we finished the challenge, so we are done. We got what we came for. But then my spreadsheet estimated 950, but I said that I would possibly go faster than that. Beat Model Y, well, that's great. It better beat Model Y. It has a way bigger battery. And it's a limousine sedan. Not a big fat, yeah. I'm not sure if I would call it a SUV, but at least a crossover. Yeah. That's what the Model Y is. But the thing is, actually, the Model Y did it with cold temperature. I just, on purpose, went for a winter run, and it was somewhat cold on that run. 940. That's a very respectable time. So yeah, that means that we are roughly half an hour slower than the Plaid, the Palladium. Yeah, that makes sense. I think each charging session we were around maybe 7 minutes slower than the Tesla, right? And then we have 4 charging sessions. That's roughly half an hour slower. Maybe just small things like handshake went maybe 30 seconds faster each time also. Everything adds up. Actually, maybe handshake was faster because I felt like when I plugged in. But it feels like this car was fairly fast at handshake. When you plug in and within 30 seconds maybe it started charging. Whereas the Fat e-tron took forever to respond to the handshake calls. Yeah, some cars are just really, really slow. But I felt like, I felt like this car was fast when I plugged in. So, because for the longest time I thought that, it must be the tritium chargers that are slow, or something about 800 volt chargers or whatever. No, it seems like it boiled down to the cars being slow. Oh, Model Y summer. Oh, it was even a summer run. Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember how it was, but yeah. So it beat the Model Y. Well, great. Because the Model Y has only 80 kilowatt hour battery. This one has 105 kilowatt hour. It better be faster. No, but Tesla, they are moving away from cobalt, right? What about the fat cells? Are they planning on making it completely cobalt-free? I guess eventually Tesla, they are... Well, actually, no. I thought they were going to just use fat cells only, but they, in the master plan, part 3, they talk about LFP in the low-cost cars. Even they mentioned LFP also in the Model 3, Model Y. Really? 75 kilowatt hour LFP battery. Well, I guess it's possible. I mean, they already have 60 kilowatt hour LFP. Just hope that they can make them charge fast enough. Fast cells on zero cobalt, okay. But I thought they were going to just simplify it with one cell to rule them all. Yeah, like the fat cell. You know, they can use the fat cell everywhere, right? In the Model 3, Model X, even Cybertruck and semi, and the industrial the power packs. Yeah, that's the way I understood they're going to do it. Like, they will use fat cell everywhere, simplify production, and just pump them out in big quantities and make them cheap. And I guess it's just a matter of time before someone makes a fat cell. Well, I want to have a fat cell flashlight. Oh yeah. Can you imagine 4 or 5 of those fat cells in a flashlight, a mag light, or test light, they can call it, the test light.
Your remaining range is very low.
No.
Okay, let me know at any time if you would like to. Okay, let me know at any time if you would like to go to
the
a
woman
charging
was actually listening to me. Okay, interesting. I should say 9 Helga. Let me see. I wonder if that road is open now, so I can take the short route. Yeah, let's do that one. Wait, it's cloudy over here today. Wait, it's just cloudy right over Oslo. That's interesting. Okay, I need to do a little summary and also charge the car, I guess. I'll just do that at home, in front of the house. Okay, we came home before 10. No deduction today, huh? That is nice. No animals were killed today. I even avoided that rat near Göteborg. Okay, let me see. Hopefully this road is open now, right? If not, then I guess I'll just go back here and then take the other route. Okay, let me see. We just have to see then. It seems to be open now. Okay, that's good. It was just an exception that it was closed. Man, these expensive cars I tend to test nowadays. Oh. Yeah, it's cloudy over here. Wait, where's the wind blowing? Is it gonna stay cloudy? Really? Well, then if it's cloudy, I can do an interior view today. But I was planning on doing something with Pawel. I need to message him. Oh, what is this? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, it's green. It's green. Hammer it. Fish stick bucket. Oh, freaking huge potholes, man. Oh, what's up with the roads over here? Road maintenance is kind of shit in Norway. Okay, 9% left. That's plenty. We'll just charge up now. It will take a while. It could take up to 2 days to charge up this humongous battery. And actually, with my charging speed at home, it could take almost 3 days. But whatever. I don't have a rush. I can just slowly charge up in front of the house. No worries. Holy crap, the potholes here. Damn. Wait, today is when my neighbor comes home. Okay. Maybe this afternoon. She's been gone for a week. So I told her that, I kind of need to park this big fat car in front of the house because it doesn't fit in the garage. Well, it could possibly fit the garage, but if I took out some of the banana boxes, but I want them there. In the old days, I rented a storage where I put the banana boxes there, but it was a bit cumbersome to drive over there. Yeah, it's actually nearby here. I had to pay rent just for the banana boxes, but yeah, before that one, I actually used the storage here for storing some Nimber task. That was, I guess, okay, but it wasn't cost efficient because I paid the storage out of my pocket, and then I got some money via Nimber, but it wasn't registered as a company or anything like that. So yeah. Then if you do that with a company, you also have to pay for. You have to charge VAT. That's not gonna work. Suddenly, I have to add 25% on my price, and then I can't compete with other Nimber runners who don't have VAT. So I was like, okay, whatever. I give up EV. I give up Nimber. Go pure YouTube instead. Which was a little bit hard in the beginning, but I managed to pull it off. I wonder what else they could use the maybe Tesla could manufacture and sell those fat cells for other devices. Like, you could put fat cell in an electric scooter, for example, or I don't know what fits in. Well, you can probably not put it in, let's say, a phone. That's too fat. But electric scooters, or maybe even power tools. Yeah, I'm planning on buying an electric snow blower. I consider having a heated driveway, but it seems to be too expensive. Plus that, at least for the first 5 years now, I will not be much around Norway during winter. We just run away to Thailand. But eventually, when Isabel goes to school, then of course we need to stay put. But I mean, I guess they can make the cells that form factor, but they might not be able to replicate how Tesla managed to manufacture them. You know, with a dry, what do you call it again? Sandy Munro talked about it when they went to the factory. The whole process of dry thing, they manufacture it without using too much water, maybe even, yeah, very little water. Tabless designers, I don't understand all of that, but I mean, other manufacturers can probably make a fat cell, but the content there is completely different than how Tesla makes it. But I guess it's good that they at least adapt to that kind of. Oh yeah. By the way, here you guys see the Tesla Model 3 performance. Can you see it? You can see it, but you can barely see it. Yeah, it's just sitting there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. And also, there's some immigrants the other day. They moved my trailer. They tried to park by the end of the street here, and it's not allowed. It's way too close to the intersection. I was like, what the heck, man? I need to move out of this area. We have idiots moving my trailer. Like, don't touch my trailer, man. They also fiddle around with they lower the nose wheel a little bit. I was like, okay, whatever. I haven't touched that thing in ages. I moved a little bit back. So yeah, man. Okay, we are home, finally. Wait, you know what? I need to clean the street here. I always do that every year. After I got the leaf blower, I can just blow myself. It's very little work. Just have to run the batteries. So I tend to do that, clean the whole street here, because this street is private street. It's not owned by the government. Then that's my part of dugnad. Every year I clean the street here, so everyone else don't have to waste time doing that, and I actually enjoy cleaning it. Wait, I need to hug the wall here because my neighbor is coming home today. Yeah, okay. Okay, but the charge port is on the right side with the wrong side. That also makes it a little bit clumsy when I park. Wait, but I need to go further in because nose is poking too much out now. Man, okay, like this, and then, the car is just too big. It's a big colossus. Okay, so let me plug in and start packing my shits as usual. Let's see. Zoop. Damn dog is barking again. Every time I want to shoot a video in front of the house, the dog is barking. Where are we not charging? What is this? What the heck, man? Why are we not charging? We're not charging because I locked and then unlocked the car. Of course, now we're charging. Turn off HVAC. Okay. I finished charging 6 in the morning tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Let me take a look at the list here. So, so it was actually 9 hours, and let me open this one. It'd be nice for the shop. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me check here at least. Okay, 9:40. That is a decent time. I only I haven't done the range yet. Normally, what I need to do is I need to do a charging test and a range test. Then I can I can predict the time for it. 9:40 is what I'm getting old, man. 9:40 is actually, it's actually right on par with BMW i4, really? it replicated. So that's interesting. Taycan Cross Turismo did it 9:40. That was actually in summer even. Yeah, and it was faster than Model Y. Whoa! Yeah, but then, okay, interesting. Almost as fast as e-tron GT, huh? What the heck? How can that be? Consumption on the e-tron GT was even... You know, I think the e-tron GT was slow because it was Norway route. Yeah. I think back then I only had Norway, and actually, but I did go Ionity and stuff like that. Yeah, I did. So maybe the e-tron GT should have been faster if I went the south route here. Yeah. But are we gonna bother? Nah, whatever. Retesting. Well, Ionic can... I'm not sure if it will hit 230 kilowatts directly or immediately or something. How long can it charge at 250? Or from where to where? 230. No, I don't think I need to redo anything with Taycan because, to be honest, I think not many people will watch it. So I got better things to do, like test Ioniq 6, for example. Or even the MG4 might get more views than yeah, that one. But you know, if Porsche would be remotely interested in me testing it, they could have reached out to me every time I asked them, or they could respond it to me. Yeah, so that's why I'm not going to test any Porsche or well, or GT. Okay, but yeah, I guess what was the consumption? Was 278. Okay, consumption wasn't that bad, but versus ET7 then. Okay, but okay, okay. Let me see. What should I say then? I'm not sure what to say. Just keep the conclusion short, I guess. I'm gonna bring on this one to get some nice shallow depth of field as usual. See, connect this one there. 230 kilowatts from around 20%. Really? I need to go. Huh? That's only a 30% span. And then after that one we get 180 kilowatt, right? Which means that it's not going to charge that. And also I have to, it's kind of clumsy because I need to arrive with let's say 10% maybe, or I'm not sure, maybe even 20%, I'm not sure. Because when it comes to preheating, right, it's kind of fragile how you drive and preheat. Otherwise it won't preheat and then it might cold gate. And then it might cold gate and replicate on the same session. Yeah, I also have to be careful not to run the HVAC. This car, you noticed today, I was just running HVAC, no problem. It seems like this car doesn't care about running the HVAC. It doesn't replicate or anything like that. Actually, when I entered the car, the HVAC was already on. Many BMWs, when you are in the car, you will not get any heat unless you drive. I mean, I don't remember it was the BMW or other cars. Maybe it was e-tron. Yeah, I think e-tron is quite cold. Here, when you enter the car, it started the heater and was nice and comfy in here during charging sessions. Wait, what about EQS? Didn't I try EQS? Yeah, that was also during winter, yeah. EQS 580 did it in 950 for some reason. Ah, because the EQS was quite inefficient. And maybe also cold gated. Huh? The i7 beat EQS? Huh? Okay, okay. Alright, let's see, we have EQS, okay. Let me check sound here. I only need to do this in English now, not the Thai. Right, we're back home now. So 9:40. Yeah, okay. We could deduct. I calculated that we could deduct roughly 4 minutes or 3.5 minutes because of the convenience charge. So it will still be 9:40. So there, 9:40 is the time. But if you look at the table now, you see that which car could be matched at 9:40? Well, it was, for some reason, it was the same as the BMW i4 M50. But that one, okay, I wrote that it has low coolant. It was actually rapid gating in summer. Yeah, and then well, the same speed as Porsche Taycan Gran Turismo. Yeah, similar size car, I guess. Deutsche Premium Electro Auto. But it has some fat tires and somewhat high consumption even for summer. But yeah, I'm not sure why the Porsche. You know, Porsche charges at 270 kilowatt. It peaks at that one. So Porsche should have been way faster, right? I'm not sure what's up with that one. But yeah, e-tron GT was a little bit faster, but that's okay. Okay, what other cars? Okay, Neo ET7. I'm not sure if that is a competitor, but okay, it's a large A sedan that cannot fold the rear seats. ET7 cheated though. It used battery swap twice. That's why it was faster. It didn't actually charge that fast, but ET7 also had worse driving condition, actually minus 12 degrees at the coldest. So that is very impressive of the ET7. See the power of battery swap. But you see that it was beaten by no, it beat Model Y long range and performance. Well, okay, good job there. but another competitor is EQS 580 4MATIC. Look at that. For some reason the EQS needed 950. Huh? And also recently when I did the fat EQS, it was also not that fast. And I don't know if you noticed, but the EQS cold gated initially, and then also the EQS towards the end also cold gated slightly, whereas this BMW, it did not cold gate at all. I got maximum speed every time consistently. And the minus with the EQS is that it doesn't have heat pump. So when it gets cold, it becomes thirsty. Whereas the BMW has heat pump. And also, by the way, during the drive today, it was nice and warm in here. Even when it was minus 2 degrees Celsius outside, I did not feel cold at all in here. But I need to redo that one. Okay, let me make it flow better. All right, we are back home now. So when it comes to the convenience charge, what the heck is convenience charge? Well, I charge a little bit extra so I can go straight home here. I calculated that yes, I could deduct maybe 3 to 4 minutes, but it would still be the 9 hour and 40 minute time. So yeah, if you look at the list here, 940. I guess we should compare against other similar cars. Well, I don't know if it makes any sense to compare against the Neo ET7. The ET7 is also a large sedan that cannot fold the rear seat, so it has some similarities there. But that's pretty much where it ends, because the ET7 costs a lot less and it's nowhere as premium as this. This is ET7 might be premium, but this car is luxury, right? It costs 2-3 times more than the ET7. But okay, ET7 did it quite well because it battery swapped twice. There you can see the power of battery swap, and also ET7 had way worse weather and driving condition than this car. But okay, man, I've been talking too much. I've been talking too much, and now I need to do the summary without too much. Okay. I need to do this in one go. Okay, let's try again. Try to make it short. Okay. We're back home in Oslo, and let's take a look at the result now. Okay. Alright, we're back in Oslo. So let me redo that one again. It looks so messy here. Okay. Alright, we're back in Oslo. So yes, you know the whole convenient charge, I can usually deduct a couple of minutes because we charge extra to get straight home here. But I calculated that we can only deduct around 3 to 4 minutes. So it will still put us as the 9 hours and 40 minute mark. So if you look at the table, you see that which car in this similar class was, what time Well, ET7 is similar. It's fairly large. It's sedan. You can't fold the seats. ET7 managed to battery swap twice, so that's why the ET7 was actually faster. But ET7 is not really a worthy competitor, is it? Because it's just a premium car, but this is proper luxury, this BMW. But okay, e-tron GT, yeah, I'm not sure. Now it's more like a GT car. This is a limousine, right? But I can just tell you that the i4 M50 during summer had the exact same time. How is that possible? Well, it has a smaller battery, that's one thing, but it was actually replicating. That one supposedly had low coolant, so yeah, it had problem with overheating, and then it charged slow. But I guess maybe Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo could match this. But somehow the Cross Turismo also did a 940, even though it charged faster. I'm not sure what the heck happened there. Maybe there was some Colgate going on or something? I'm not sure. But okay, one worthy competitor is Mercedes EQS. For some reason the EQS did it in 950, huh? 10 minutes slower. EQS also had similar temperature as we had today, but actually the EQS has a disadvantage because it doesn't have heat pump. It has heat scavenging, so it scavenges heat from the electric motors, the heat of the cabin, but it seems to not be that efficient because EQS in summer is quite efficient, but in winter, then the EQS struggles with high consumption. That's probably why we beat the EQS, but not only that, but also when I did the recent test with the fat EQS, it cold gated initially, and then it went quite fast, and actually faster than this one here. It can peak at 207 kilowatt, whereas this one peaks at roughly 198. Sometimes maybe hit 200. But the EQS also slightly cold gated towards the end, whereas today with the BMW i7 it was consistent every time from the first to the last charging session. Bam, 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 nice and flat charging curve, maximum speed as what you can expect. And also another thing I noticed is that I didn't have to run the heater too hard, because it seems like this car is well insulated. Like even when it was -2 degrees Celsius outside, I felt nice and warm in here. It could maybe be because they have these heaters on the arm rest, or I don't know if that helps, but it just felt nice and comfy in here. But I think that's no surprise, because you know this car is insulated like a tank, and it's also heavy as a tank, but at least it helps for keeping the cold outside and the heat inside here. So yeah, I think this is actually well, I already said it earlier, right, that the EQS, the fat EQS, was the most comfortable car. Well, maybe it was beaten by the i7, because this i7 is comfortable in a different way. The EQS SUV is spacious, of course, but it also rides like a freaking boat, whereas this one, I feel like it's way tighter. It you know, it sits right between the Model S and the EQS. EQS, the regular one, sedan, feels a little bit boat, and then Tesla feels a little bit harsh. Here we have the comfort, but also the firmness and the sportiness. So I actually like the ride here a lot, and the whole soundproofing, everything. But I would probably still go for the EQS because it's more practical than this sedan opening here. But okay, whatever. The test is a test, and this car beat the EQS. So that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Man, I said I was gonna make a short end, but it became 4 minutes, and I wonder if people watch those. Maybe they do. Maybe they watch at least half the summary. I think they look at the table and then they watch me talk a little bit, and then they click out the video. I don't think everyone wants to watch 4 minutes of summary, yeah. But I did actually bring out some information about what I think about the car and stuff. So yeah, obviously, we can look at the analytics, Google Analytics. I can see where people click out of the video, and then I just try to tailor the video based on that. Okay, why did the car now stop? Okay, yeah, we are 10%. Woo! Well, I actually forgot to mention that Tesla beat this car by far, but we can see on the table, I guess. Well, I guess people are gonna be like, but Tesla is not, well, okay, but Tesla is not a worthy competitor. Well, okay, who cares? But at least the EQS is, and then somehow Like I don't know how it's possible. It's like David versus Goliath, right? Because the EQS charges faster. EQS has higher voltage, and even if when EQS peaks at 500 amp, it can pump in 207 kilowatt hour per hour. But this one only around 190 something, right? 195 or something. You guys saw it today. But then somehow this car was faster. Yeah, I think if it was winter, maybe in summer EQS will beat the i7, but not in winter. Yeah. Well, I will still take the EQS because, like I said in the video, the EQS is more practical. This one has the sedan hatch, the sedan opening, and if I would go on a trip to Bled with wifey and the baby, I would take EQS any day. This one, I mean, the executive seats are nice, but where the heck are you gonna put all the luggage in here, man? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. We heard about it. Yeah, EQS will eventually get heat pump, but as for now, as it stands, then this one is better. But yeah, it was actually a very fair point that I pointed out that I felt nice and warm here. I was running the HVAC on 20 degrees, 20.5. Normally, I would have to pump it up to 22 in some of the like the fat e-tron, you know. I had to pump it 22 for some reason, but here it was nice and warm. It was almost too hot at sometimes. So yeah, the car was remarkably efficient, I have to say, for a big fat beast. But yeah, and also the charging speed, you know, it's just made the e-tron look bad, really. Nice and consistent speeds every time. Bam, bam, bam. Where's the thing? Where did I put it? Now I need to get some sleep, maybe. And I don't know. Isabel probably woke up now. Yeah, it's 10 already. I just have to get a little bit of nap, I guess. But I have to walk Dolly first, though. Yeah. About that nanny, right? I need to hire a nanny, and she can walk Dolly. There are sometimes I don't mind walking her, but there are some times where I just wanna lay down and sleep and let someone else do the walking, like right now. But okay. Well, the status hasn't been updated, but we did it in 940, which is very impressive, I have to say, for a big fat thing. And then, okay, why did Tesla? Wait, let me check something here. Yeah, why did Tesla go so fast? Well, Tesla managed to pump in 250. I think Tesla was averaging over 200 kilowatt on the sessions, like 220, 230. Plus, I forgot to check consumption on Tesla. It was probably also lower. Yeah. Well, Tesla averaged 248 and 255. Okay, it's still lower. It's like 20, 30 watt hour per kilometer lower than this car. Okay, yeah, that also adds up, because that means you need to charge 30 kilowatt hour less. And then how long does it take to charge 30 kilowatt hour? Well, we can quickly calculate. Wait, actually, let me just check here. 248. Okay, yeah, that's 30 kilowatt hour less. Okay, 30, best case, if you can charge at, let's say, 175 kilowatt. Yeah, that's 10 minutes. So you see, 10 minutes faster because of that one. And then, okay, yeah. Yeah, so that makes sense why Tesla was faster. Actually, lower consumption also helps. You can say that lower consumption helps almost more than fastest speed. Yeah, you can actually see that. The reason why the i7 beat EQS was because it had consistent charging curves and did not Colgate. Because already there, the EQS lost some time because it Colgated, like the EQS SUV. It lost 5 minutes at least on the first session. And then the fact that because the consumption is higher, you have to charge more totally. So so each session becomes a little bit longer because actually, when I calculated 175 kilowatt as average, but it's actually worse than that because what you need to do is that if the consumption is higher, then you have to look in the high end, right? If you consume more watt-hour per kilometer, what do you need to do? Instead of charging to, let's say, 45%, you might have to push it to 50%. So you have to look at how long does it take to go from 45 to 50%. More likely, at 45-50%, you're not taking 175 kilowatt. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe you're taking only 150 kilowatt at that, or maybe even less, right? So then you have to count maybe 120, 130 kilowatt average. Something like that. So actually lower consumption helps a lot, and it could count almost more than having faster charging. I remember when I used to play MMO, I would try to get good armor or some damage reduction rather than having more health, because more health is just a bigger buffer, okay? But what you need to do is if you have good armor and you have good damage reduction, you don't need that much health because you'll be, you know what I mean? You know, you just reduce the damage you take and then, But then some people, they just go for lots of health, which is, I guess, good. But if you take high damage, then you will still be able to, you will still die easily. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, of course, they just take the plane for longer trips, yeah. But this is a test, and we did it, and it was interesting, that I did actually not expect that the i7 would beat EQS, but yeah, it actually did it. Okay, now I need to pack my shits. I guess I should do a summary, what do we call it, driving impression thing. Well, I already did it in Thailand, but maybe I should just milk it in here also. My final verdict after spending a lot of time with this car. Oh shit, how did that cable get over there? What? Okay. Oh, you know what? It's actually better like this. You can say that you need to reduce your cost. You need to reduce your expenses, right? For example, if you can have like fat e-tron, it's like you have high income. You can show off that you have high income. You're a rich bastard. You have high income, but you also spend a lot of money, and you might have a bad deal on the bank or something, right? Or you're spending too much on stuff. You have to pay for the house and everything. So by the end of the day, you don't have that much money when you want to go on vacation. But if you don't have that high income, but some reason you have a good deal, you have a house you already paid for or something, then you have not that high income, but you also have not that high expenses. Maybe you don't smoke and you don't drink alcohol, and you actually have lots of leftover money to go on vacation or buy a car or something, right? Whereas the BMW guy, or no, the fat e-tron guy, or the guy who has high income, he might also drink and smoke, and then all the money goes out the window. Yeah, and that's pretty much what happens with the fat e-tron, because it charges fast, but it also spends the juice quite fast. I don't know if that analogy makes any sense. So this is exactly what I've been talking about for a long time, that efficient cars, they have a great advantage. They don't need to charge that fast, they don't need to have a big battery, they don't have to be that heavy, they are not that expensive to buy and everything. So, and BMW seems to make fairly efficient cars. Okay, they might want to be class leading, but overall they seem to be quite efficient. Which is an advantage, even despite this big fat beast here that was not built for an EV event. Okay, but guys, I'm gonna end now. I've been rambling a little bit too long in here. Need to start packing my shits and get ready to get inside the house. So it was always great as usual. Look at smoke. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I guess, oh yeah, this one. I almost forget this one. I guess I'll just prepare to leave. So it was great. And I guess next weekend we will do wow, we just bam 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 bam, like do I ever take a rest with 1,000 kilometer challenges, because next weekend I will do iX1, I guess. Yeah, but that one will be interesting. It's completely different car and everything. So yeah, happy Easter, guys, the remaining few days with Easter, and then I guess we'll talk again next weekend. Yeah, with the iX1. Can't wait to test that one. That'll be interesting. And I'm done with this one now. Well, almost done. Need to do a couple of things. Yeah. All right. Good night. Well, not good night. Have a nice day, Sunday, and then we talk again. Yeah. So bye bye. Let's see if the because we talk about okay. No cash. Okay, blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Okay. Right. Yes. Right. Let's sign out now.